May saan na.
There you go.
Hello, everyone. Here we are again. 3 months, three success. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Tonight is going to be an interesting topic because most of us immigrants, especially like us, can relate to our topic. So, our topic tonight is why are so many immigrants, just like three of us, are choosing to start a digital business? But before we start, we would like to introduce ourselves. And before we introduce ourselves, belated Happy Mother's Day, Sis May and
Yay.
Sis Belle, and
Yay! Happy Mother's Day
Happy
to
Mother's
all the
Day.
moms.
Yes.
moms out there. So, again, my name is Jerlyn Carrera. I'm originally from Bacolod City, Philippines, now residing in North Carolina, USA. I'm a registered nurse by profession, a mom of two, and of course, a proud digital business owner. Go ahead, Sis May.
Yes, hi, good evening everyone. Magandang tanghali sa Pilipinas. This is May Flor Santa Ana, based here in Chicago. I am also a nurse, just like Sister Lean. I have also two kids. I'm a wife and a daughter and a proud digital entrepreneur. So welcome to our show. Sis Belle.
Yes, thank you. Hello ladies. Happy Mother's Day sa inyong dalawa. Sa inyong dalawa. Pwede ba yan? Bisaya yata yan natin.
Sa ating tatlo.
Sa ating tatlo pala. And to all the moms around the world, happy Mother's Day. And my name is Maribel and I am the face behind Maribel and Palarca business page. From Louisiana, USA, originally from Cagayan de Oro City, Philippines, a mom of two, a physical therapist, and of course, a digital entrepreneur. And did I say good evening na? Nakalimutan yung nanay. I'm busy. Did I say good evening? Yes. So I'm so happy to be with you all again, two ladies, and I hope you will learn something from what we're going to discuss tonight because it is very relatable to all the immigrants around the globe. Yes.
Yes, thank
Thank
you,
you,
Sis
sis.
Belle. So, yes, guys. So, as immigrants, we are always looking for a side hustle because, we want some extra income, especially as immigrants wanted to go back and forth to where we came from. So, me, Sis Belle, and Sis May, we're in the United States right now, and we're from the Philippines. So, it's like thousands miles away. And of course, we are so far, and the expenses are so expensive. That's why we are looking for a side hustle that can provide for our expenses abroad, back home. And so this is why we are looking for a digital, and the reason why most of us immigrants are looking for or starting this digital business, because first, it's a low startup cost. We're already saving money for us to go back home. So we are looking for a side hustle that we can afford. So unlike the traditional brick and mortar business that it's a little pricey, the digital business is all you need is a cell phone, Wi-Fi, and a laptop, which most of everybody already have it, right? So we just have to make use those gadgets that we have to start a digital business. And of course, with the digital business, you don't need permission to start. You can start right away, compared to the some other businesses that you have to learn the business program before you can start, because they want you to be knowledgeable of the business first, compared to our digital business that you can start right away and then you learn as you go, right? So because we Filipinos, or we immigrants, we have it's kind of like we have two times. Like, we spend our time here in our family in United States, and then at the same time, our other half of us are back in the Philippines, or where you came from. So it's kind of hard, but we are all superheroes. We are making it through. So, but before I'm gonna ask Sis May and Sis Bell about their opinions about this topic, we would like to invite you guys to our free webinar. So, where we started, how did we start this digital business? Sis Bell, do you want to invite our viewers on how to start the digital business?
Yes, thank you, sis. Actually, our we the first thing that we did when we started this business was we watched the no cost webinar. It's when you say no cost, it's complimentary. You didn't have to pay for it. So all we did, or the same thing that you're gonna do is that you have to sign up for on our link, sign up your name and register your name and email ad for you to be able to access the personal the webinar. So it could be if you miss the live one, which every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. CST, 8 p.m. EST, and of course, Wednesday, 8 a.m., and Friday, 8 a.m. in the Philippines. So if you missed that, you can still watch the what's that? The
Replay.
replay. I'm hot. I'm thinking something else. Parang na hangover pa sa Mother's Day celebration. Parang ano nga yun? Celebration ng Mother's Day celebration. But because this is gonna be, this webinar might resonate with you the same that it happened, the same way that made us uh, comfortable and make this webinar relatable to what we need as moms. So this could be the perfect digital business for you. So come on, don't forget. Sis Mayfloor, before I will say crazy stuff, go ahead.
Yes, so for tomorrow, since as Sis Maribel and Sis Jerlyn here said that we have a complimentary webinar tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST, and of course PST is 5 p.m. and EST is 8 o'clock. The thing is, it's only 15 seconds for you to register your name and email address to avail this particular complimentary webinar that we have to learn, and also on how you can start your digital business is doing this program or this webinar in order for you to know the foundation on how you can start a business in the digital space. There you go, Sister Jean.
Yes, thank you, Sis Man, Sis Bell. So yes, guys, back to our topic. As immigrants, this why we chose this digital business because it's a global reach. Because we are all from all over the place, and then of course it's like the time and location freedom. Because as immigrants, we always go back to our country. So this business you can bring it anywhere and anytime. So that convenience and flexibility of this business, that's what most of us immigrants like, that benefit that you can do it anywhere and anytime. So okay, we'll start. Sis May, can you tell us your own opinion or your own experience? Why did you choose to start this digital business as an immigrant?
It's like a Miss Universe answer question.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, for me, why are so many immigrants like us choosing to start a digital business? As we all know, we came here for a better life, right? And we are ready to do a hard working work or job. The only thing is, we are done with that particular side of us, just like the three of us. When we found this digital business that we have the flexibility, the time, and the financial independence that we are looking for. That's why we started this. The thing that why we started also is because it's easy to start this particular business that we have than starting a traditional one. Some of us, before starting this digital business, they have a traditional business. But when they compare on how they do this business and their traditional, they switch right away in this digital business. Why? Because we have the automation for us that help us even we are working in a full-time work or job that we have. This business is working for us in the background. In my experience, just this morning, I was haggard already in my full time because I have to do all the weekly report that I need to do because it's a little bit of long weekend for me. So while doing that, my work at in the clinic or in the facility, what do you call this one? My particular cell phone is keep beeping and beeping and beeping. So that means my business is working in the background for me, and they are the one who's answering all the inquiries that coming in for my business who wants to start also this kind of business because they are already tired of what they are doing and they're looking for a solution in order for them to have the flexibility and they can be with their family as well. So that's my points of view in this topic.
Thank you, Sis May. Yes, you're right, Sis May. Us immigrants, we already did like the hard working job. We've been we've been hustling, we've been doing overtime. Me, Sis May, and Sis Bell have been doing two jobs before, two jobs, and then another overtime, another part-time job. And some immigrants, I heard that we have three jobs, just
Yes.
to sustain our life here abroad and to sustain, I mean, especially Filipinos, our culture is to help people back home. We are really helping our family back home. So for us to do it, balance life here abroad and to provide the needs of our family as well back in the Philippines, we are already we're born as hard workers, but that part is already done. So now it's time for us to look for something that we can relax because I think we deserve to relax while earning income, right? And of course, the automation is the best part in our business because as you know, passive income, especially this digital business of ours, it as soon as you set it up, it's gonna run it's by itself. When the time comes that you set it up right, it will run for you. That we're to a point that you're earning while you're sleeping. All right. So now, Sis Belle, we are looking forward to hear from your experience.
I have nothing to say. Everything was I would just say copy paste, copy and paste. But
Right.
actually, we can you can really tell that everything that the digital business, when we start talk about digital business, the reason is very relatable to us, to
Mhm.
all three of us, maybe not just three of us, but a lot of immigrants. Because you see, when I moved to, because life is all, I have my family way in the Philippines, back in the Philippines. My life started there. I was born there. I spent like 29 years in the Philippines before I moved here. So half of my life was spent there, right? I have the family, I have my parents, I have in the Philippines. But because we have the what's this, we have to really strive for ourselves. Like I told my husband, like we have to go somewhere else for us to have a better future. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we migrate to other countries, leaving our family behind, like missing our family, because we want to have to build a better future for our future family, and of course our family that we left behind the Philippines, right, or any countries. And then the things, like we all know that when you go to another country, you really, the more you work, the more you have financial blessings. So all throughout those years that I've been here, before I started my digital business, all I did was work, family, work, family, work, and family. And then, like, until such time that that I'm starting to sacrifice my time with my kids. Like that's the thing. That's the one thing that really like brought me to find a side hustle, and then and I found a digital business. Now, because like when I turned like before like late 30s, I told my husband, like, I'm getting tired waking up too early in the morning, and then do 8 hours of job, and after that do 2 hours again, and drive to another facility, do 2 hours, and then the next day do the same thing, and then get home late, especially so winter. It's so, like when it gets dark, oh my god, that's the scary part. And I have to leave early also in the morning, and that's also scary. I hate doing that. I don't like driving like when it's too dark. So I make sure that I don't do a lot of extra job during the winter, because like, oh, I don't like it. And if I do have, and I hate as well, I hate it. That's why I decided to find a side hustle. Now I was turned between finding a traditional side hustle or a digital business, and then like, and I chose digital business over side hustle. For one thing, like, we work so hard, we save a lot of money, and then you started a traditional business in another country, and then when you reach your maybe late 60s, you're planning to go back home to the Philippines or to where you're from, and then like you cannot take with you the traditional business that you built so hard in another country. Like if you built, like if I'll do the outpatient clinic here, I cannot bring that outpatient clinic to the Philippines and like and expect the same um progress or
The-
profit when I move it to the Philippines. No, you still have to start from scratch when you go there. So when I thought like, how about digital business? The thing is like the digital business is like if I will start it maybe 55 or 60 and decided to go back home to the Philippines, I can take it with me and I don't have to start from scratch. I will start where I left it from in the USA. So it's like a blessing. And one thing that I really love about the digital business is like, and not just me, but every immigrant is like the flexibility. You know, you don't feel like you're working like you're working with your digital business. Why? Because you're you're having your vacation when you're doing it. I'm at home when I'm doing it. I'm in my pajamas when I'm doing it. I'm drinking coffee when I'm doing it. I put my kids to help them with their homeworks while I'm doing it. So this business runs anytime, anywhere, literally anytime, anywhere. So you can go to Walmart and you still, just like Sis Mayflower, she was busy doing her stuff in the office in her full-time job, and then her phone keeps beeping. A lot of inquiries. So that's how digital business works. So it's like you get time flexibility without sacrificing your family, and you could not get that from traditional business. Sometimes it when traditional business is also profitable, but you need to be there. I don't have to be present anywhere to do my business. That's why they always say it is really true, when you have a digital business, the world is your office. Because that is true. Like you can stop right here and I will just talk with other people from other countries. I will be answering questions from other countries. And that's why we immigrants work so hard, are very hardworking people, but we get tired too. We came to a point like we get tired, we get what's this? We get so no more energy because we're not getting younger, we're getting older, and our kids are getting older as well. So we don't have enough time. The If we could do 2 to 3 hours 5 years ago, right now I could barely finish my full-time job. Yeah, it's true because I'm getting old. I'm almost mid-century. Few more months and I will reach my mid-century. I'll be 50 and it's so hard to maintain. Like I could barely like keep up with my full-time job. How much more with two other jobs on top of my full-time job? And how much more with having a kid to take care of and a house to take care of? So that's why we want to work hard, not hard, smarter, but not harder. And digital business is the best option for all of us. You can ask the 200,000 people who started this business around the world, and the same thing that they will tell you. The time flexibility while earning, and that nobody can match that, even our full-time job. That's why a lot of us who started this business, they quit the job right away. Even if they are nurses or physical therapists, they still quit the job because they're able to earn more from this business than their regular job. Right? So that's it. You don't have any license to renew every year. Right? You don't have to have a continuing education to go to every year just to maintain your license or your status as a digital business owner, because this business is for everyone who who is hardworking enough to make it happen. So that's why we're here as digital business owner. We started this because it is a very powerful options to immigrants who wants to work smarter, not harder. Yes, Sis Jerlyn, tapos na po ako.
May nanalo na!
May ng corona.
Mananalo na sa election.
Yes. In the Philippines. Good luck.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they had election in the Philippines.
Sa mga
Yes.
elections sa Pinas.
We're praying for safety sa Philippines. Yes.
And vote wisely. So yes, Isabel, you are right. So you can't bring back that time that, especially for our kids, um we can't bring back the time. Like they're getting older, and us as well. And we can't just like, oh, we're gonna go back to the time where you were kids, that where you guys can just want to play with us. It's different. And of course, the traditional business, well, as what Sis Bell said, the traditional business, you can't take it back to the Philippines. To say you franchise something right here in the United States, let's say like a food truck. If you franchise a food truck, or you can't take it back to the Philippines.
You cannot put it in the balikbayan box.
Box.
You have to drive it. I mean, there's no way that you can take it back there, right, to the Philippines. And I like what Sisbel said. The office is I mean, the world is our
Is our
office.
office.
So yeah, we can do this business whether we go to a different state for a vacation, we go back home to the Philippines where we were, or even like some of the travel nurses, that's their job. They travel all over the states, but then they can still bring this business. So that's the flexibility of our business, because you don't have to choose like, oh, I just have to stay here because I have a job you know. So this one, you can go vacation while earning, and of course, like the automation, as what Sis May said, is the best thing, because sometimes you go vacation, or just like Sis May. Congratulations, Sis May, for your payday after having
Yes.
vacation. You come home with a check. So where can you find that business, right? So yes, guys. So to anybody, not just this is not just for immigrants, but we are just making it as an example, because that us three can relate to this one. But this is not just for the immigrants, this is also for just locals, and you guys can ask us questions if you want to start, or if you are wondering what we do in our business. Or is there anything else, Ismay or Sisbel, that you want to add before we say bye to our viewers?
I think that's it. It will just the question is, are they ready to
Yes.
commit a time for themselves to start this kind of business? Because I know they will say, I'm busy, I have no time. That's the best thing in this business, because you are the one who's controlling your time in doing this business, because it's your own digital business. It's your own business that you put up. The thing is, we have the system, the proven system that we are using. That's why we can schedule. Sorry, my baby is still wants to be part of the hello. So the see, I'm my thought was is already lost. So that's the thing. If you are committed and you want to have a change in your life, and you want the solution that you've been looking for, and this is the solution that we are offering to you, because in this kind of business, the digital business that we have a proven system. You don't have to be have a business background in order for you to start. You don't need to be tech savvy, because the three of us in here, we are not also a tech savvy, but we are discovering ourselves in this trend of digital attraction marketing that we say. Because as you continue this journey in your life as a digital marketing or digital business owner and entrepreneur, you will discover and amaze to yourself that, ah, I can do this. And I thought it's only those who have this kind of particular education who can do this kind of what do you call this one, like doing the drafting or branding. You will learn those things in this business, and you will be proud of yourself. It's not only the business that we can give you, but it's the personality growth. That is the best thing with the community, and the financial stability that you will see in this business. You will be happy and amazed, and the legacy that you will leave to your family. That's it.
Yes.
May nanalo
Yes.
na naman.
Nanalo na naman. Nanalo na
Oh,
si
by the
Tito.
way, I'm so sorry, guys. We want to say thank you for the. We have 5 million viewers earlier, but some three of them stay in our show. So
Thank
thank you so
you.
much.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
watching, and we hope we inspire you. And if you have questions, you can ask us anytime because as long as we're awake, we're gonna reply to your messages. So, and anything else, Isabel?
Oh, okay. Like my family like my family's planning to go have a vacation in the Philippines, because most of the time, if you have a traditional business, you would always say, if you go on a vacation, you would say, who's going to take care of the business? Who's going to be left? It's either the dad will be left behind and the mom will take, or it's the other way around. Sometimes it's so hard to go on the vacation as a whole family because somebody has to stay and take care of the business. Right now, I don't have to worry about that. The only thing that I have to worry about it is to where should I put my laptop? What bag should I carry to put my laptop and stuff like that? Because there's no problem because I can carry that business with me wherever I want to go, even if I'll have a vacation in the Philippines. The only thing I need to worry about is the laptop, the bag, or the books, the backpack that I have to put the laptop in. And then there are two like there's no such thing as perfect time to start this business. There's no such thing as like, oh, when I'm ready. Oh, I'm still busy right now. The perfect time is not when you're ready, but now. Okay, because time is an essence. It's not. They always say it's never too late to start something, but sometimes don't be left behind.
Yeah,
Right? Don't be left behind because maybe God is already telling you you can start now, but you're not listening. Listen to what your heart desires. Listen to what God is telling you. Listen to your gut because those will tell you if the perfect time is right. And that's what I did when I started this business, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that uh, I listen to what I feel, because sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes matigas ang ulo natin until it's we're left behind already. So okay, that's it lang.
yes, Isabel. Yeah, I was so left behind before I started this business. When our coach was asking me to present, and I was like, "Oh, it's been a while that I haven't presented," and I was still the tool that I knew was the PowerPoint, the Microsoft PowerPoint. And little did I know that we have this Canva, different new tools that everybody are using, and I think it's like easier than PowerPoint. So, and yes, you haven't seen the three of us before talking live like this, but it's the self growth is really a plus and an advantage to us. So, yes, guys. So that's it for tonight, and thank you for watching, and hope to see you again next week. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you. God
watching.
bless
Bye.
everyone. Bye
Good
bye.
night.
Thank
Enjoy the rest
you.
of the week.
Yes,
Let's
thank
see.
you.
Okay, hold on.